Good morning, investors and traders. This is Naeem Muslim, Chief Markets Analyst at AvaTrade, and welcome to our daily fundamental update on our YouTube channel. Folks, this is your opportunity to learn and ask questions as we go along. So let's begin by looking at a disclaimer first of all. So anything which will be discussed cannot be perceived as an advice. Excuse me. But if you are seeking for one, please do consider consulting with your own financial advisors. Now, let's rewind the situation and let's look how the equity market, really performed last week. Because remember, last week was one of the worst week for the Dow Jones and for the S&P 500 index as well. In fact, for the US indices, it was the worst week since March. So now today we are seeing a little bit of a reversal. We're seeing a bit of a momentum coming back, and that is primarily because the Dow and of course the S&P, they are showing oversold signal with respect to the RSI on the daily time frame. Now, of course, investors are thinking as an opportunity, so we're seeing a little bit of a bounce, but volatility is something that we got to be really looking at, folks, because in the coming 24 to 48 hours, as the US election will kick in and the results will start to unfold, we are very much likely to see higher volatility in the market. And then there could also, if there is a very close results, there's also this element of what we call, the concerns about the validity of those votes, and that means court battles on these votes. So what does that mean in terms of the US election or in terms of the next president? Well, we may have to wait from weeks to months before we actually know that who will become the next US president. And what does that mean for the stock market? Of course, that means that investors and traders are going to react to every single headline that we will hear over the coming period, and that means very, very high volatility in the stock market. That's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time.